Hello, hello. Hello. All right, why is it not streaming? Is it? Oh, we good? God damn. Y'all are crazy. Oh, okay, hold up. What's up? What's up? What's up? How's the audio? Let me turn it up a little bit. Damn, my bad. I'm late. My bad. You know what they say? They say IST. Oh, Ichikawa. Oh, Ichikawa. How the hell? She broke her streak. She broke her streak. She put out like 3 chapters, right? 96 to 98. And then she took a 3-month break, and then she put out another 3 chapters, 99 to like 102-ish, and then she took a 4-month break. What are we getting next? We can definitely talk about the chapter. It's been out. So if you haven't, okay, so here, if you haven't read the chapter, you know, like, you need to leave. You need to leave. I'll say it here once, and I'll say it again every single stream. You know, this is not the last chapter. Okay, until Ichikawa tweets with "Good afternoon" saying this is the final chapter of Houseki no Kuni. We're not done. We are not done. This is not the end. Exactly. Now, has it been feeling like the end? It's been feeling like the end since like 95, and here we are. You know, like, look at us. Oh hell. Listen, let me catch up on chat before I get behind. Yeah, you guys like the thumbnail? I cooked that up. Like, I woke up a little hungover today, and I was like, all right, let me cook something up. Also, please don't spoil me on the chapter. I know, like, it comes out, you know. I mean, especially with this chapter, it came out a day early, right? It came out technically on the 24th for Japan, but like, assume like when I go live, that's when I've read the chapter. Even if I've read it before or haven't, like, please don't comment. Like, y'all were fucking y'all were spoiling the hell out of me. Like, yeah, it always gets leaked in advance. That's true. That's also true. Anubis is this is my reminder to rush to the new chapter to join the discussion. BRB. All right, Anubis. I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, a lot of people like someone was like, "Oh, I did not know we had a new chapter." Thank you that I the discussion man got spoiled. Yeah. It's been a while since I got spoiled on Houseki. Well, one time I did it by myself because I accidentally was in the Ross channel from last month. So when I clicked on that server for Houseki no Kuni, like the main one, it automatically put me into the Ross channel, and then I got hit with like the spoiler there. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Everything changes panel. Adventure Time, Marceline, Everything Stays. I have not seen that one. I've not seen Adventure. Actually, I've seen a couple episodes of Adventure Time, but not enough to make any connections, I think. What's up, Sai? I'm glad I could stop by your stream like earlier this week. I literally just read the chapter 20 minutes ago. Nice. What's up, Mel? Mel, I'm glad you liked the video. I'm the CEO of YouTube. I'm gonna block this channel for being untruthful to its audience. Yeah, I do be lying. I do be lying. That's my bad. For those that haven't been to the channel in like 4 months, you know, since the last chapter live, we've been doing some stuff on the channel, you know, like some bro is tyrannical. Yeah. If you haven't seen the Pokemon video, which a lot of people haven't, um, you know, I do a little bit of line. Osu, what's up? I stole his camera. Okay, to be fair, the camera didn't work. That's why I'm on Streamyard right now. Um, thank you, Sado Kado. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can I pin it? There we go. Yeah, so the camera wasn't working, so I'm just using the Streamyard setup. As you can tell, we're not actually sponsored by Anime NYC, but I will be there. I think I'm pointing in the wrong direction. I think it's over here. What's up, Lapis? Hello, fellow sufferer. What's up, Ahmed? Parku, you scared me. I thought some random person joined my Discord VC. My bad. Thank you, Osu. I'm glad I'm a reminder for people who's like, oh, like, yo, we got a we got a chapter. Say less. Say less. All right, we can like talk about it now. What's up, Chaos? I'm playing No Man's Sky. Nice, nice. Mel, why'd you leave your fridge open? The chapter was still good. Chapter was still good. Chapter was really, really good. Like, I was not expecting that. You know, we finally. So again, this is a final like spoilers. Like we read the chapter. Oh, Lapis gone. Lapis gone. There's no way. There's no way. We might get a panel, all right, but the copium is over. I can't keep holding out. We might get a panel like so like the next chapter 104, right, could either go two different ways, right? It could either like we actually see all these gems in the flashback of the series as it is, or we're just gonna skip ahead to after like the next whatever another time skip or something. If we do get some panels, hopefully we'll get even a glimpse of Lapis. You know, that's all I'm hoping for. Yeah, Lapis canon death. Yeah, Lapis never came back. Probably the only one that couldn't come back too. Why aren't I in shambles? Yeah. We just want a piece. Literally a piece of Lapis to come back. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. A dumb user says 105 is the limit. I don't know. Yeah, dude, there's no way of knowing. Who knows if it's 105? I mean, 108 is ideal, right? Whether Ichikawa wants to not drag it out, but like take it out to that level, like what does she have left? I have no idea. And this chapter was 18 pages. Like, yeah, it was a short chapter. It was 18 pages. Yeah, like it's not that much, but the art style, like, up the ante. I think little Ikun, right? Like he was really like wiry with like 102, but he had some like real like definitions. It kind of looks like instead of like cheap wire, it kind of looks like steel wire, if you know what I'm talking about. Like the eye was moving crazy and it looked super good and great contrast against Foss. Like incredible. Incredible. Yeah, Anubis. It was a quick but good read. For sure. And you get like a hit of that like almost existential like dread, right? Like when I first caught up with the series, like imagine I'm assuming like someone from today till whenever the next chapter comes out, whether it's in September, who knows? But let's say it does come out in September and someone decides to pick up Houseki today, right? Because a lot of people do start the series pretty recently within the past year or two. Um, Imagine that reader. They're gonna get to 103, they're gonna be like, what the hell did I just read? Right? Like all these chapters ending like this, like, are insane. Like just insane. Yeah, it's a simple convo, but major spoilers. 100%. What's left? Who knows? I mean, we got so many callbacks to different things. I made a little thread on Twitter with a couple of the stuff that I found. and I'll go more in detail after this stream. I'm actually going out of town, so I can't put out a video tomorrow for this chapter, but it'll come out probably next week. If yeah, next week probably. So like I'll try to pull more stuff, but like some of the stuff I already found with parallels, like when essentially Foss is getting reassured by Aikun, right? Like the panel structure and layout basically like reminded me of Ant Art and Foss's like conversation in like chapter 16, 17, like around there, like super cool. And I'm sure there's plenty others. When I was looking for this panel for the thumbnail itself, I stopped by like chapter 51, which is titled Legend. Right before Foss decides to go to the moon, that's when the Admirabalis, like the new king or whatever, Foss saves them. They get reintroduced to humans and whatnot, and it's literally called Legend. And at the end of that chapter, in chapter 51, the Admirabalis, I forgot their name, not Ventriloquist, but the other one. They basically told the story in a kind of legend or tale, which is essentially what Foss is doing to the rocks here in 103. And even in that chapter itself, Foss like breaks off a piece of their leg in like a little like gem shape and gives it as like, hey, this is part of agate that like Ventriloquist gave me, like use that as a form. And that also reminded me of the little piece of phospholite that we have left. I thought it was going to be in their stomach, in Foss's stomach, but it looks like the chest because there was a little cavity in Foss's chest when we did it. Like, I don't know. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff this chapter. There's a lot of Buddhist symbols. They're like auspicious Buddhist symbols with like these kinds of textures. Admirabalis so differently than me. I didn't realize at first what you were talking about. My bad, Mel. I mean, you know my pronunciation is ass. Like I was pronouncing Foss wrong for years until 2023. You know, like, well, we need to get rid of God Foss. Foss, go back to your old. I guess they can't go back to their old form because they only have like literally that much of themselves left. You know, like Foss. What's up, Clay? At least we got some answers. This one has more information than the past few by a lot. More information, but not as well. You know, it's a little bit of both. Little bit of both, because like it's not actually like because last chapter we got some crazy reveals on like we got confirmation that the eye purposely, you know, miscalculated a meteorite. Like that's crazy revelations. So we got the same level here. And like the piece of phospholite that we saw in this chapter was foreshadowed a couple chapters ago during I want to say 101. 101 is when we saw like the little silhouette of Foss in the faces, like the different designs on Foss's face. So like, you know, it could be that's where I felt the observation came from, and a lot of people picked that up. Also, yeah, I just see Sai saying I Kun heard the doctor being misanthropic all the time and decided to wipe out humanity. Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of wild. Like that was kind of wild. Let's see. Sai says the nice thing about Houseki is even spoilers don't give you enough context at the time. Oh, facts. Like someone sent I think it was in something that I put out. They sent the picture of like Foss's piece, and I was like, isn't that like what we use for title cards or something? Like I was like, I'm confused. Like so I was like, oh, and then I actually read the chapter and I was like, oh, this is where everybody's talking about. Like Toki, yes, please leave. We love you, but please leave. We don't want to spoil you, man. Go read the chapter. It'll take like 2 minutes if you like Blitzer. Not actually 2 minutes. Like take your time, read the chapter. You know, come back. I'll still be live. You know, you can discuss these things when you come back. Like, why did people click on the video? Hey, look, the thumbnail did wonders. Hey, while you guys are here, like the stream. I haven't said that in a while. Like the stream. You know, if you're enjoying this stuff, like the stream. Let's get more randos that haven't read the chapter pop in here. You know, I'm joking, but like the stream. You know, Mel says evil Shamu is like, I love Houseki. I love Euclid. I hate Houseki, and I'm an unnatural historian. I do like Euclid. Me and Cody framed that in the right way, like the perfect way, so that it would like stir up some stuff, and it worked out. You know, like the videos got hella views. Who else died? Is it just Lapis? I guess technically Doctor is also dead. Who else died that couldn't get turned into a Lunarian? I can't think of anybody else. The Doctor isn't part of the frame. Oh, fair. Yeah. So then no one but Lapis, which is kind of crazy to think about. Yeah, technically every human is dead, but I guess like within the time span of our story, so that's where Foss is 300 years old and onwards. No one has died but Lapis. Not even Foss has died yet. Like GG's Lapis. That's kind of crazy. Ichikawa said, "Oh, like your favorite gem that showed up like in 2 chapters? Yeah. Like you're never going to see him again." Diabolical. Ichikawa probably having fun in her sauna just thinking about that, you know? Like ugh. I get to laugh at Lapis stands both in H and K and Steven Universe. Oh, there's a Lapis in Steven Universe, right? Oh, interesting. Interesting. They cook in there too? Will I like them there too? Who knows? We'll see when the series ends and I get on Steven Universe. Like Anubis says, I feel like we could relax slightly. We relaxed like 99, 100. I feel like that was like the true relax period because Foss was just like, you know, in a dirt mound. Um, then they meet some rocks and they're like, oh, rocks are pretty cool. And then the minute they're like, oh, wait, am I influencing them with this humanity thing? That's pretty bad. And then we started hitting like the strides of like, oh shit, here we go again. Like, so like we had our chill chapters, like, you know, 100, give or take 9,900. A dumb user says, I want Pad Paracha back. Yeah. I mean, so with the release of volume 12, right? We got some more clarity of why we just basically got like a panel of Pad and nothing like actually given to it. So it makes sense that we don't get much from Pad Paracha because they're just like depressed essentially and don't know what to do. Like, Clay says it's time for work. I gotta go. But I'll watch the VOD later. All right, Clay, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. It reminds me of the older art for these past chapters. Well, with the clouds and stuff, maybe, yes. Maybe I can see that. Sai says soon Foss will be making the Rock Friends little swords like Obsidian does. Oh, hell no. They don't need swords. They don't need swords. Oh, hell no. That would not be a good look. Like, obviously, like, there's a chance that, like, when we get to the next chapter, there's going to be a society formed around Foss or whatnot. Like, do we really want that? Do we want that kind of repetition? Like, I don't know. We don't want rocks killing themselves again. You know, that kind of defeats the whole point of what Foss is trying to do right now, which is get rid of everything. Dimitsi Brown says, have you read or made videos on Party at the End? Oh, the volume 12 special edition art book. In one of the live streams, I want to say it's 99. It's the live for the chapter that is like 2 hours long or something. I think it's chapter 99's live stream. At the tail end of it, we kind of flip through the book And then one of those lives, I don't remember which one, we like looked through the translation. But to be honest, like props to whoever decided to translate it. It's it's all right. It's a little broken. The translation's a little broken. So like I don't want to make like that's what like a lot of things like a lot of these art books have so much text that I want to make information on, but if it doesn't have a good translation, I can't really pull the information out of. I think there's like a volume 8 art book or something that has some information about inclusions and like the kind of nature behind inclusions. And there isn't a good reliable translation, and I don't speak Japanese, so like I have no way of knowing like how to decipher through that information. So a video on that art book probably not going to happen for a while. Ipa says I read the thumbnail as I want to air and I was confused for a second. Yeah. I made it a little ambiguous just to be safe. Because YouTube could like see that thumbnail and say, "Oh, he's promoting certain types of behavior," even though that's what Foss wants to do right now. So I like obscured it with a glitch effect. So it's a little more ambiguous. Yeah, I want to air. I want air. That's what Foss is saying. I want air. I want to air. Yeah, I'm glad like people didn't complain about this chapter. People have been complaining with the length or whatnot, and even though it's a short chapter, like it packed a punch, like a significant punch. Anubis says, "I'm surprised that little piece is still there." Yeah, I mean, no matter how much Foss breaks or whatnot, it's strange that there is no there's no gold or anything to it. Because the way that Mel, shut up. uh, the way that the way that the gold kind of forms a net or a web in a kind of way across all of parts of Foss to like kind of keep it stable, especially since like Jade broke Foss's like stomach slash like that midsection area and like all sorts of things. So like the fact that there is a piece of Foss that hasn't been tainted in any kind of way is impressive. I would have to like look through the cracks in general, like yeah, probably have to look through like where the cracks are to see if this one's actually there. But like we just it's like manga logic kind of thing. Like yes, there is a part of Foss that they subconsciously kept free. We know that like you can kind of tell your inclusions to do certain stuff, especially with Lapis, because Lapis told the inclusions in their head to do certain types of tasks, right? So maybe that's where they learn the idea of doing things with inclusions. Who knows, right? We don't really have like any kind of basis there. What's up, Mokurat? What's up, Solo? It kind of feels like Foss is holding a sliver of what they once were. Yeah. I mean, it's also interesting with the title of that I put for the last video, the one who was once phosphophilite. It kind of like negates that because I mean, yes, they were once phosphophilite. There's probably no inclusions there are in this piece anymore. And like again, I love that Ichikawa like uses the same piece from when they did like a art book or something. I don't know exactly where it comes from. I saw like pictures of whatever that thing was that shows the piece of Foss. It is in the pseudoforms of love. Pseudomorphs of love. Let me get that. Like it's in this art book, but this art book is also a collection of other stuff. So like this is different. This is not actually, I don't know if you guys can see it. Like there is a piece of Foss here, like at the top here, right? Like that's like a piece of Foss, but this definitely is that same piece, you know? Like Yeah, this art book is like amazing. It has some storyboards for chapters and everything. Like this art book is like downright beautiful. If you guys haven't picked this up, like insane. I do have a Amazon affiliate link, so if you do buy it off Amazon or wherever you can find this, I did have it on Amazon last year, but like it has like the rice paper inserts and everything. Like beautiful art book, beautiful art book. I hope she releases like the second edition of that once the series ends. Like I will eat that up because it's so big and you get to see Ichikawa's art like in full color and everything. Like beautiful. Anubis says, I mean, wasn't the head still around? The head. Well, every part of Foss in general, and like all of the gem pieces that weren't, I guess, inside of Foss clearly, that was like saved, got like prayed away essentially. So even if there was a head there, that head is no longer there. Like there is no part of like anything that involves like needing inclusions or stuff like related to humanity outside of this piece, and we don't even know if this piece has inclusions or memories of any kind of sort. So Sai says, I feel like Foss needs that little piece to keep the blobby part body together. I don't know. Yeah, which is interesting when Foss turns into a sheet, right? Literally like 2 chapters ago. Where was that piece? Or is that like the center of that piece where the start of that sheet forms? Like, I don't know. I don't really know. It raises a lot of questions, like a ton of questions. Donnie, the sun setting is a major focus this chapter. As they're talking, we see stages of the sun slowly dipping. Yeah, with the reflections on the water and everything. The sun, the clouds itself. There was a part in the chapter where like the clouds are kind of encroaching onto their conversation with Aikun, and then like the next page or the next page flip, like the clouds become the panels itself. So beautiful. And I talked about the clouds, like especially these vertical clouds when they first showed up a couple chapters ago. So like incredible stuff. Ichikawa just built different. Like she's just built different. Clay says they can make a tiny piece of Foss out of that piece of Foss. Hey, maybe. I mean that would be kind of nice. That'd be kind of nice, honestly. Like all things considered. Mel, it had no new. This is why you're hating Mel. No, go reread the chapter. Like, there was plenty of new information with this chapter, or confirmed information, I guess. This is Ikun's really like this is probably what Enma and Congo had planned for Foss. You know, when Euclid brought up the like, is there anything that we can do for Foss? They can't do anything, but the Icon can. So maybe this is the fruition of whatever they set up in 96. Who knows? All right, Tokits, are you back? Are you back? Can you message if you read the chapter? It's been long enough. Like, let me know, my guy. Like, let me know. Clay says the stuff about ice flows, the rest of Foss and Lapis being gone were far more substantial to the main plot. Yeah, the last chapter felt like a lot of world building. Fair. Fair, 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 fair. You read it? Good, good, good. I like how Foss casually said to the eye, yeah, yeah, Osu. Foss just looked at the eye. He's like, yo, didn't you take my arms? Like, can't you just take this piece too? Like, what the heck? What are you doing? It's like almost a plea, right? And it reminded me of how like uh either the Lunarians kind of play and pray for Congo early in the series, or like now they're starting to pray for Foss, trying to get them to pray, right? In like 99. Now Foss is the one like begging for someone to just end their life and take him to somewhere else so they're done with it, right? So it clearly didn't work. Like it clearly didn't work, but it is what it is. Moku says, when I was reading the Ross, Foss saying, like, you took my arms confused me so badly. Yeah. Do you guys get hit with an ad? My bad. It automatically plays it now because I put it in a setting. So did anybody else get the ad? Like, no, okay. It just plays for some people. Got it. The video got stuck and then reloaded immediately, so no ad. Okay, bet. Yeah. What's up, Emma? How are you? Yo, imagine a short series of Lapis when she was alive. I don't see Ichikawa doing anything like that, but like maybe if Studio Orange does something in season 2 for like a promo or something, like I can see that happening. But yeah, we're not getting more we're not getting more Lapis stuff like from the series. What's up, Barry Twin? I want to see Pebble Seppuku. Lapis HNK says, are you gonna read 103 on stream? No. You should have already read it before coming here. Sorry. I did read like a chapter on stream, what, like 96 or something like that, but like I doubt. Can you remove ads, please, and thank you? No. For you, Donnie, I'll make sure the ad plays. I'm sure you have an ad blocker anyways, like it doesn't matter. Yeah, people have been complaining every chapter. Dimetsu Brown says, art is finally back up to par again this chapter. Interesting. 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 I mean, like, I would say that the chapter where all the Lunarians kind of descent. What's up, Evening? What are you talking about with the 60 seconds? Is that how long the ad was, Evening? Oh, hell no. It wasn't really up to, I don't know about calling it up to par. It seems she got purposely overly detailed side. Yeah. I mean, there was a time where like the sketchy nature of 97 was kind of off with the Lunarians. Like it felt a little too sketchy. And I had hoped it would get somewhat corrected with the volume edition, and it didn't. So that was just like the way it is. And it wasn't, honestly, it wasn't as great as she has been. But like since that like little part, I think like the rest of the art is fine. I've had no complaints about the art. Like no complaints about the art. Mokurat, the tragedy of living in some random Southeast Asian country where nothing's available. Oh, like, is your Amazon like a different thing? You could try eBay or something to get the art book. There's plenty of other sites. I just don't know what gets shipped to where you live. Sorry, like I'm in the US, so of course I have way more luxuries to get stuff. Emma says, I think we saw the piece when they melted. I'm gonna look for it. Okay, cool. Let me know if you found that, Emma. And if you do, if you know what page, I'll take a look at it after the stream. Appreciate it. Sai says you're right. I reread those chapters recently, and Foss saying or Euclid saying, "Isn't there anything we can do for Foss?" And Emma answering, "Yes, really hasn't been addressed." Yeah, with like every new chapter, and there's some kind of thing here, like any new like development. I try to link it to chapter 90, like that line from 96, but like we haven't gotten like good confirmation. Maybe it is what we saw this chapter, and it was just Aikun in general, but yeah. Whether she dropped that plot point or I don't know. I don't know what Ichikawa has planned. That's the both exciting and scary part about it, you know? Sai says basically all of Foss's struggles came from the desire to work and be useful to society, whereas the rock friends all just want to chill and vibe and not strive. Yeah, facts. I mean, we'll see. It's tough. It's really tough. Toka says, it's just because Foss had already dealt with enough pain and they already want to be done with that pain. Facts. Yeah, like Foss is like, what more does Foss have to live for, right? Like, what more does Foss have to live for? Also, Shannon is struggling to keep up with chat. Hey, I'm always struggling to keep up with chat. That's nothing new here. I want to be able to at least like acknowledge everybody that comes to the streams. Like, if I get behind, I get behind. Like, Sai says, "Oh, Donnie says, I have full faith in Ichikawa doing something with Lapis, like next chapter. Ugh, like another dream sequence, and it's mainly Lapis. That's such copium, and I'm for it. Like, I'm, I'm so for it, but like I've lost hope at this point. Like I've lost hope. Like, this is too much copium. Yeah, so I'll screenshot it. I was walking home and got hit with 3 pre-ads. Good, good. Fund the channel, Donnie. You are my sponsor, remember? Like, fund the channel. Tokit says, I feel like season 2 is gonna come out once the manga finish. Yeah, that's at this point. Hopefully, that's where we're headed, and that's like the obstacle that Watanabe was talking about. So we'll see. We shall see. I pay from YouTube Premium, so hopefully you get a. Yeah, I do get a cut for Premium. I also have Premium, so I do get a cut for it. Thank you, Sai. Ichikawa's art has gotten more minimalistic over time, but it's actually way more refined. Yeah, like her art went through like a lot of different stages, especially with like the early to mid, and then when she hit like there's so many different like nuance of the changes as she went through. It's not as simple as like the character faces and character designs got better. Like she just did a bunch of different things. Like with the party at the end, right? Like a lot of those art styles was like pointillism, where she used a lot of like fine points to use it. And that got like put into the actual chapters itself with 98 when Foss does the prayer and everything, like the the dome that gets with the prayer, and like there's like all these little dots that show like that's where the pointillism kind of showed again. So like Ichikawa is always experimenting with her stuff, and it's like it's amazing to see. She's a designer by heart, right? So that's where her origin comes from. I doubt it will come out next year. Yeah, I don't like 2030. We'll get season 2. Yeah, like, who knows? Who knows? I mean, like, Studio Orange's like production cycle is like long. It's extremely long. So who knows how long it takes? Like, I think like Stampede took like 10 years, or I'm misquoting. I don't know the actual amount, but it took like a good at least half a decade. So like, if they start now, maybe we'll get it close to the end of the decade, 2028, 2030. Yeah, like who knows? Yeah, we're getting Beastar season 3 first. Yeah, they want to finish that off. Because again, the manga's done, right? So it is what it is. Mel says, "How do you think HNK will end?" I have no ideas. Yeah. Well, I can't predict Ichikawa. Like again, if you look at all the old chapters, right? I always like make like some stray like thoughts here and there. They're all wrong. I can't predict her, and that's the beauty in it. So I don't try to predict. Like also says every time a new chapter release, there's 500 new potential endings. Facts, facts. Yeah, you can't buy stuff from Russia. Unfortunate, Mel. There is that I was told that there's a hardcover for Houseki in Russia itself. that's coming out. I think it's a 2-in-1. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. Evening, what are you talking about, bro? Can you explain what you're trying to say? I don't understand what you mean by the 60 seconds. Tokit says, imagine Ichikawa does an ending and then trolls us and makes a totally new series with a new timeline. Oh, I don't know if she's gonna do anything like. No idea. No idea. Will she even do a series after Houseki? Will it be gem related? Like, I don't think so. Right? Like, I don't think so. Whatever she wants to do with the series, I hope it doesn't take 2 years. Yeah, Lapis, we'll see. We'll see. What's up, Alpha Sword? How are you? Huge copium. Sai says, actually, what if next chapter is Foss retelling the lies from whatever fuzzy memories they have left? Well, the thing is, like, Foss has clear memory. Like, they remember everything. So, like, they remembered everything from 99 when they woke up, or 98 when they prayed, right? Like, that's when they remembered everything. So, like, they don't misremember things at all. They have all their memory. Yeah. Foss has Sensei's memories too. Like, they have everything. So, like, the whole, like, dementia slash like forgetting their memory through inclusions, that was like a big point until 98-ish. From then on it's not a problem because Foss is a god, like memories, even like human forms, if we're talking about like just Foss's like god design face, since it was introduced in 97 to what it looks like now, it looks way less humanistic in the way that they look. If you feel like, if you get what I'm trying to say, like their features are different, and like before they had like a little like remnant of an eye or eyes, and that's gone, and like even the shape itself doesn't really look human anymore, like the thin waist, right, and all that stuff, like they barely can retain like the true form of a human. So like slowly changing. We'll see where it goes next with 104. Who knows? Oh, okay. Emma says in chapter 101, page 3, there's a shining thing in melted Foss. Even the rocks mention it. Hopefully, I didn't get the whole question wrong. Oh, fair point. I'll take a look at it, Emma, after the stream. I'll take a look at it. Toget says Land of the Lustrous is so underrated now. It's honestly sad how underrated it is. It's not that underrated. When we were doing like the reviews, when we were looking at reviews on like AnyList or Mal, like it's ranked really high. Like it's ranked extremely high. It's in like top 15, top 10, like of rated, so it's not that underrated. And like underrated, overrated, like it's all relative, right? Um, like I was saying, like even like me back in like 2017 when the anime was airing, like I saw ads for Houseki, and I was like not really that invested in anime in general. Like I would have watched one or two anime, but um, like people recognize like, oh, this is the CG show with gems, right? Like it's not underrated. It is a hidden gem, yeah. Facts, to like facts. If next chapter is a hiatus again, I don't know what I'm gonna do, Mel. Well, I didn't think we would get a chapter this month. Like, I I really didn't think we would get a chapter this month. Like, I'm going out of town today, right? Like, I literally pushed my time a little, like a couple hours later, so that I could do the stream and like read the chapter and everything. I had no idea we were gonna get a chapter. I had no idea we were gonna get a chapter. Like, whether she goes on break or whether she isn't, like, like we'll continue living, and we'll get hit with a chapter and we'll read it in like 3 minutes, and then we'll chat about it, like life goes on. We can't rely on like consistency in upload or chapter release from Ichikawa anymore, since that big break. So it's not worth like anticipating something every month. I'm super happy. Like I'm super happy that like Afternoon actually tweeted like with a announcement about 103, because usually they don't say shit, and then they're like, and then we find out from like manga Mogura or whatever, like, oh, like Hoseki's not in the table of contents for the magazine. We're not getting a chapter. Like, I hate finding out that way, you know? So at least like Orange or Good Afternoon, like, put out a tweet. It's probably Ichikawa. Rumor has it it's Ichikawa that makes those tweets because she doesn't have social media. So like, I appreciate the transparency there. Okay. What's up, Freedom Girl? Suri and Orange is not on the ball. They simp to whatever is popular, and we saw with Beastars, which is the reason why we didn't get season 2. I don't think that's like Orange is a pretty like relatively like new-ish studio if you think about like the landscape of things. Like they like in like the way that they set up these projects, like they take years to happen, right? So they probably had like Beastars and Houseki around the same timeline, and because of the success of Houseki, like we can get something. And like if we see their trajectory, right? So we had like gems that kind of look like humans but aren't really humans. So like the 3D model could work. And then we got like anamorphic kind of human mixed models, but they are humans. So like they're like experimenting with that kind of texture and like direction. And now we have like Stampede this year where it's like human models. This is like full CG and it still looks pretty good. And they're getting better over time. So whenever we get season 2, it's going to be a good product, right? Like it's going to be good. You just gotta like there's just no set date. Like quality takes time. Quality takes time. Rowdy, what's up? Do we have any returns on how much money the anime made? No idea. I don't know those facts. Julix says Orange, I think, needs to be contracted for Hoseki. What I've heard, I they haven't got they haven't turned down anything that they've gotten requested for a season 2. So something is holding up Hoseki. It's probably Ichikawa being like, wait till the manga is done. But who knows? Like that's all speculation. I've never watched Beastars and all, but I hate it because Studio Orange loves it more than Hoseki. Token says, "Imagine Gear 5, Luffy against Foss the God." That wouldn't happen. Two completely like ideological different. Like that wouldn't happen. I can't imagine it. Tulix says, "Icon saying there's an end to everything makes me think it'll end with the death of the universe somehow." Yeah, like with the sun imploding and whatnot. Like we were only what 10,000 plus something years, right? Um, but it takes like billions of years for like the sun if it's based on our current timeline, like it takes billions of years for things to happen, for like the world to explode or like this galaxy that we're in to like not exist anymore. So who knows? Moku says he's reading comments from like 5 minutes ago, truly struggling to keep up. Yeah. My bad. Donnie says, oh, Evening says it's unfortunate Street Orange is just commissioned. They don't, yeah, that's true. They usually get like, they pitch things or they get pitched and then that's how the production happens. So fair point. Yeah. Fair point, Evening. Donnie says the funny thing, last chapter I thought the ending would be Foss trying to find a way to cease to exist. This chapter I'm convinced Lapis will be heavily tied. Shut up, Donnie. Stop. Please. You're feeding the copium. Please. If that happens, that'd be crazy, but please. Freedom Girl says second season of Beastar sucks. I love the ED. The ED comment, I think is the ED. Love that. Love that. So it exists and it has a good ED out of it. So what's up, Andre? No, don't worry about being late. I'm late reading your message, okay? Don't worry. Yeah, we all have a lot of bias towards Hoseki. 100%. 100%. Mel says Ichikawa probably is tired as fuck drawing these gems by now. Facts. She's been doing it for what? Since 2012, like 10 plus years. That's a lot. Like that's a lot. Yes, I maybe they don't like fully recall it, but like they at least have those memories on hand. We just don't know how their memories work now as a god. Andre says I saw a tweet pointing out that there was a humanoid figure in God Foss's face. Yes, Andre, we did talk about that earlier. Yes, we did talk about that. Mel says people just don't yell about the series anymore. Yeah, I mean, I think everyone's been like a little burnt out on like the fact that we don't get consistent chapters. I think that's the main thing that killed the hype around the series that was talked about like in the stretches for like 99 not 99 like Moon to like 94, right? Like that was month to month to month. Weekly, by the way, like month to month to month. So like nothing will beat that kind of consistent hype that like people look forward to, right? And now like just like today, right? Like we have no idea if we're going to get a chapter in 30 days. So like there is no like I don't know. Yeah, it like that's like some true sustenance and we don't get that anymore. Because of it's not really like I wouldn't say like we lost trust in Ichikawa. It's more of like this is just how her schedule is, you know? Like nothing we can do about it. Oh yeah, you could look at the Oricon Blu-ray scale sales, but like that's just like power scaling like numbers for sales, you know? Like I don't know. Like what do you compare it to? You have to compare like the Blu-ray sales of like 2017 across the board. Like analyzing Blu-ray sales or manga volume sales is really hard because you have to take into the context of things like yeah, it's just really hard to do. I can't even think about how I would go about like just looking at the numbers won't tell you anything. You have to do more than that. Felix says, didn't the Orange exec say they want to make season? I don't think they explicitly stated that they wanted to make a season two. It's more that they haven't turned down a season two if they were offered one. They made it a little ambiguous. Okay. Andre says, "Don't quote." Doesn't a quote from the curator for one of the H&K volumes say H&K is a Steven? Yes, yes. Volume two, an elegant new action manga for Steven Universe fans. Elegant new action manga from for Steven Universe fans. How wrong they were, I think. Like they were just trying to get new eyes on it in 2017. Like cringe. Let's make season three ourselves. Nah. I know someone is there is some Discord group that is trying to do like a fan animation for after season one. I don't know when they'll be out, but I am keeping tabs on it. So like Toki says, I don't know why Land of Lustrous is full of so many kind and smart people. I thought it was about to become One Piece community. I mean, One Piece community also has many kind and smart people too. It's just like the series has been around for like 3 decades, right? So like Houseki hasn't been around for that long. What's up, Electric? How are you? What if Congo's brother was lying about there being no human in the last piece of Foss? Maybe. Would they actively lie? Are they capable of actively lying? Or are they capable of omitting? Like how did they misdirect the meteorite, right? If they like flat out lied to humans, then this Icon has the capability to lie, but they're pretty like blunt and open about like their feelings about sushi cream chips or whatever BS that they're talking about, right? They're pretty open about it. So would they lie to Foss? We don't know. We don't have the context for that. Alpha says apparently there will be a September chapter. I mean, bro, there is no way of knowing if we're actually gonna get that chapter. Like Don't get your expectations up. It's better to have low expectations and be happy that we get a chapter 104 next month, but like I don't know, like Sai says my friend's take on this chapter. I think you need to kill me. I think you need to relax. Yeah, that was essentially this chapter. Like Icon was that like support, 100% that support. Why would Icon lie? Yeah, I don't know. Lapis says, should we be looking at the time between each upload to see if it's on purpose? No, no, not really. I tried doing that. Because like for the first break, it was 534 days. So I would like try to look for if there's meaning behind 534 in like Buddhist scripture, and I came up with something, but it's like it doesn't mean much. I don't think it means as much as like I don't think that's what she's going for here. Um, if it is, that would be crazy. But we've had like some repetition, right? Like 3 chapters, 3 month break, 4 chapters, maybe 4 months break, something like that. I don't know. Uh, I had it written down where all the chapters are. I don't know if it's actually going that way. Um, it'd be nice if we got like 3 chapters, like that schedule. Like I would be fine with if it's like told to us explicitly, like, hey, for the next 3 months, you're gonna get 3 chapters, and then Ishikawa's not gonna put out something for another 3, 4 months. That's fine, like we get a little hit of like things weekly, and then we know when to expect the next thing. That would be ideal. Whether that's actual reality or not, nothing's confirmed. So Osu says, wasn't bro gonna go sicko mode just for smelling humanity? Yeah, facts. I think Ichikawa is a little that cliffhanger out of 101 or 102 is kind of like I didn't like it because like the contrast between 101 and then 102 is so stark. Like it felt like a real like cliffhanger. So like I didn't like the way that she did that, but that's why it felt weird. Like Icon was ready to like murder some rocks, and then they're like, oh, we good, like you know. Nissy says, I think even on TikTok, yeah, I think there is some TikToks for Hoseki that like doing animations. That's dope. That's dope. Sai says, I think Congo's brother miscalculated the meteor on purpose, so that's deception. Yeah, fair, 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 fair. Toka says the weird thing about Land of the Lustrous is the world like how is it made? Is there a god or who made? Yeah, we don't know. We don't know. That was never really Isn't it just our world where humanity went extinct? Yeah, that was my understanding, Moku, but no clue if that's actually how. Like, that's not really explained, right? I don't think it's that important, all things considered. So, Mel says someone needs to knock me into a coma. That's the only way to wait for season 2. Facts, facts. Radu says, even if there's meaning in the number of days, it won't be really that important. Such things get too lost in prosperity. Yeah, facts, facts. Like a lot of people don't know about like there's actual like year and a half break between 95 and 96, right? Because they caught up with the series like in 2022 or something like that, right? Um, so yeah. All right, heads up, okay? Heads up. 45 seconds, there will be ads. So Donnie, I hope you get all the ads and no one else gets the ads. Just a heads up. What's up, Morga? How are you? Yeah, Alpha. Adamant's brother is shockingly chill. Surprisingly chill. Emma says, I've been wondering in the first episode when Cinnabar saves Foss, Cinnabar falls from the cliff trying to hold on to Foss's paper, but still, how did Cinnabar come back so quickly without being broken? Yeah, that's true. There's no way. Yeah, we don't know. Like, we have no idea. That's we'll just leave it up to anime logic there, right? Sai says, never feel bad about being a cringe coping community. My other fandom, Dragon Age, just died after they sat around grasping for scraps for years. Dang, I'm sorry. What's up, Kier? Ichikawa seems indecisive. In my opinion, she finally found out what she wanted to do. Hey, that's good. Whether she needs to take more breaks for that, it is what it is. It is what it is. Plot armor? Yeah. Yeah. Mel says I converted my friend into H&K while it was in the longest hiatus, so he was suffering with me. That's diabolical. That's worse than me lying. That's 100% worse than me lying. Tokit says, just so you know, I'm kind of new to the community, and I did kind of skip some parts of the series, which is kind of bad. So I'm going to read the sum of the whole manga. Wait, which parts did you skip, Tokits? Tokit mans. Hold up. Like, did you skip as in like you watched the anime and then you jumped where like chapter 36 or something, where the anime ended, and then you caught up, or hold up. What did you skip? Yeah, so I finally decided to read the manga, and then it was announced the big hiatus. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Emma says I worked on part of the storyboard for the Discord for the fan made episodes. Nice, nice. I am looking forward to when that gets released. I love to see your guys' take on it. The ads are skipped for you guys. I got a phone case ad. Oh, okay, okay, interesting. Hey, if a phone case company is watching, oh, I don't know why my light is on. Hey, I would love to get a phone case that has Foss's design or Kintsugi, like the gold. That would be a dope phone case. I would be very interested in collaborating with anyone that wants to. I gotta shoot my shot. Gotta shoot my shot. Chaos says Cinnabar just made a quick Mercury water slide and dodged the hard landing. Oh, just like Anart kind of does with sliding down the icebergs. That'd be kind of fire. Like that'd be kind of fire. What's up, Tabby? How are you? The designer in me understands the indecisiveness of making things. Facts. I mean, I have a lot of videos that like. Thanks for the phone case. Dude, that would be a fire phone case. If you guys haven't seen the Pokemon, like the new like DLC for Scarlet and Violet, there's a new Pokemon that kind of uses the idea of Kintsugi. Um, super excited if that Pokemon that like when the DLC comes out in September, if like the shiny form is like a gold variant where they use gold or liquor, for sure we gonna hunt that on Twitch though, not here, but on Twitch. Super excited for that. Tokens, oh my goodness. Well, you got to go back. You got to go back. The opening is still W to this day. Facts. Yeah. I first watched the whole series, season 1 of Land of the Lustrous, and then I decided to watch videos on some of the manga that because I was too lazy to read the other chapters. Okay. Oh shit. Token Mans, bro, you gotta read. You gotta read my guy. Come on. Like, oh, I don't know how knowing this knowledge of Foss and everything that we've talked about has ruined your perception of the series. Um, I like jokingly thought about doing a video for April Fools where it's like a parody, or not really a parody. It's like a real recap for Houseki no Kuni, but like I don't. Why does it keep falling? Um, it was a parody at the end of the day. Like you should read the series. Like people that like skip like the couple of chapters that okay. Couple of the chapters that fall like that the anime skips to have like a proper ending. Like, bro, there's some stretch in the manga that is crazy. You should definitely experience it, Tokens. You should definitely experience it, Tokens. Alright, I'm gonna give up. You can fall, it's fun. I started reading when hiatus was finally about to end. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. I need an H&K phone case for real, for real. Can we talk about how rare and expensive the H&K yeah, they are hella expensive. I'm not even like I don't really care too much about figures. I only have one figure, and that's because I like the artist. But like the H&K, like one out of eight scale or something, are like $300 $400, like dummy expensive. And I think it's just like Foss and art. I think those are the only two figures that I can think of. Hey, if any artists are in Anime NYC and they're selling some H&K merch, like I'll shout you out. Like just tell me where you're at in the artist booth. Like I'll be there. I'll be there. Oh, there's a Cinnabar figure too. Nice, nice, nice. Mitsu Brown said I designed a Foss themed Hot Wheels car. That's kind of fire. It's like the teal green. That sounds kind of dope. Mel says I saw a shop that had a mug with Foss. Oh, okay, but it's not Lapis. Facts. That's fair. Yeah, I'm like slowly buying all the different like merch. Why is it stuck? All the different merch for Houseki. Like I got the steelbook and other stuff, but slowly but surely I'll buy everything that Houseki has like officially released, and then I'll make a video on it. But that's gonna take some time. Like Sai says volume 12 is coming in the mail soon. Nice. Volume 12 is a good read. There's a lot of differences between like the fan translations with Tessel and Yaku's and the official with the Nibblies. If you guys haven't seen the interview that I did with the official translators for Houseki no Kuni, they do talk about volume 12, how they essentially translated back in like April, and then it's taken this long for production to actually release the volume that came out this month. Mel says, by the way, have you seen the Gem VTuber who made a cover? Yeah, I did see it. It's very good voice. I don't remember their name. But yeah, Houseki is one of their favorites. Houseki is one of their favorite manga, anime. I don't remember. What's the VTuber's name, Mel? If you can put it in the chat. There's a board figurine too. $10,000. Oh, I mean, I'm tech. So like, I'm selling the DNC that I pulled for 10,000, like my personal one. I can show it to you guys. Hold up. I haven't flexed it yet. Any chance I get, any chance I get, I'm gonna flex it. Like, all right, we have the ANSI that I pulled. Let's go, baby. So on eBay, I did put it for 10,000 because I don't think anyone's gonna buy it. Please don't buy it. I don't want you spending 10,000 on that. But oh, oh hell. Marky says the manga fell down in disappointment. In what way? In what way, Marky? Yo, what's up, Manny? How are you? Morgan says the fact that the anime ended without properly introducing Ghost will never fail to ruin my mind. Fair. I mean, they purposely did that because it's not a good loop. Not a good loop. Like not a good loop at all. All things considered. Toga says, "Oh, Manny says, I really was thinking it ended the other day. No, we're not close to being ended. We're not close to being ending." Toget says, "Imagine pulling up to Atlanta Luster Search in school. That would be cringe. That would be pretty cringe, all things considered. I would not do that. I mean, if you're rocking Oseki stuff to school, like, hey, all props to you, but like, it's kind of cringe. Like, solo, Don't watch the stream. No, we're talking about the chapter. Like, come on. Read the chapter. It takes like 5 minutes. You know, the stream's been going on for like an hour. But it's fine. It's fine, you know, whether you get spoiled or whatnot. Mel says, I have a real lapis lazuli gem. That's fire. That is fire. Eat the rock. Give me a figure of the broken murder, happy fuss. True. Tokit says, I'm curious, do you even have a Discord? It's in the works. It's in the works, Tokits. Come to more of the live streams. Eventually I'll put it out. Moria says Houseki merch prices make my wallet want to be prayed away with the Lunarians. Facts. Facts. Oh, Rowdy, you're in France? Yeah, I'm surprised France is behind on releases. Aren't they usually up to date? Yo, Mel, if you want to ship that out, if you want to print another copy of that zine, ship it out. Ship it out. Bujo Koseki Hollow Advent. Oh, okay. Oh, it's her favorite anime and she keeps up with the manga. That's fire. What's up, Raw? Bro, Raw, aren't you in school right now? Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? How you been, man? Have you even read the series yet? Or are you just chilling? Oh, because I endorse your behavior. Oh. Oh, you meant the ones on the yeah. Sorry, Market. Yeah. They're not staying up, you know. Oh, are you on break or what are you doing? What are you doing, dog? Where else is he streaming? I'm on Twitch every now and then, but like just depends. Ah, Mirage, how are you? Ichikawa, arigato gozaimasu. Yes, sir. We eaten this month. We had volume 12. We had the chapter. Like, pretty fire. Like, pretty fire. The most we'll get of Ghost in the anime is that one shot in episode 1. Facts, Demitsu, yeah. Yeah, sorry, Marky. The chat is outdated. It takes me a while to catch up. That's my. Oh, hold on. Am I caught up? Am I caught up to chat? Did I do it? Did I do it? Did I catch up? That's impressive. Like, that is impressive. Let's go. Let's go, chat. I caught up. It is a miracle. This is unheard of. All right, I'm ending this. No, I'm doing it. I'm here. I'm here. Let's go. Imagine pulling up to the funeral with Houseki drip. No, absolutely not. Zine is not ready, so I'm gonna do it. Advertise on your Twitter when it's ready. Awesome. I'll be there. I'll be there, Mel. My volume 12 is off center per usual. Is it? Is mine off center? Oh, one thing I didn't notice. What is this? What is this gem on 12? Like it has like the topography texture, I think. I don't know what this is. I don't know what gem that is. A cloud? Pearl? There's like little like it literally looks like the symbols on Foss's face now. Maybe it's supposed to be. I don't know. It's extremely strange. Maybe it's like the earth and like the island. I don't know. It looks it looks like uh I mean maybe. Blood was in 2020 chat. Oh hell no. Yes, sir. We caught up, baby. What was that Japanese? I was just saying thank you so much, Ichikawa sensei. That's all. Arigato gozaimasu. I don't know any Japanese. I know itai. Uh that means it hurts, right? I watched To Your Eternity, like picking up some Japanese that way because the dude was learning as it going. Evangelion ending style. Omedeto. Disney. I just need to learn. Like I'm outside my age to pick up a language pretty quickly, but you know, one day. One day. Why do I know that in specific? Like bro, who's doing the 100 emote? AK's flying on my screen. I don't understand. What the fuck? What if pebbles are human size, but Foss is massive? I'm pretty sure. Sai says I have a misprinted book in one of my manga collections. Nice. I mean, misprinting, like, if we look at like this is like volume 5, right? The spine kind of wraps around in the back. Like it's not centered. It's really small, but like it's annoying. Like new gem reveal? I don't know. Oh, Morga, it would be cleverer if it was a cloud considering the gem. Bro, who's doing the hundreds? Relax. Relax. We're past 100. We're at 103. 103. What is this emotion? What the hell? Oh, it's you raw? Okay, that makes sense. I know that Japanese, it was just out of nowhere. I was just reading Mirage's chat, that's why. Yamade Kudasai, right? Yeah, true. I just pressed it on accident, my B. I know 3 languages, 2 natives and English. I want to learn Japanese, it's hard. I knew 3 languages once upon a day. Yes, you do have a nice profile picture. Yes. That is me from like 7th grade. Like, I'm learning Japanese from Game Genko. What is that? Yeah, volume 5 cover art is so pretty. I did do like a really loose video on like the tier list for all these volumes. I think that's the most recent video that I put up a couple days ago. Um Anime NYC sponsorship, that would be big. If only. Hey, if they're playing more money, like, hey, fly me out, baby. Like, let me be an influencer. Leave some language learning for the rest. You know 4 languages and learning 2 more? I don't know. I just know English. I barely know English at this point. Like, it's a YouTube channel using games to learn word and grammar. That's kind of dope. La- Lapis, why is that the only thing that you okay, I won't ask. I won't ask. Is a ship truly the same as before if all the boards are replaced? Yes, the ship of Theseus that is used for Foss. Clearly, Ichikawa kind of like enlighten us. No, no, you don't need to enlighten anyone. It's fine. I learned English by playing Undertale. That's cool. Low key, I want to learn how to speak English or not English, Japanese through karata or like shogi, but it's super limited. So like we'll see. Uh, I am planning to go to Japan at some point, so I do need to pick up some Japanese, so I'm not like an idiot foreigner. Like we'll see. We'll see when that becomes a reality, though. Yeah, you better start learning Chinese, buddy. Ni hao? No, no Chinese for me. What is a MLP fan? What is that? MLP film? Finish the anime Boku no Academia? My Hero Academia? Yeah, yeah. I do need to finish that. My Little Pony. That's funny. I mean, My Little Pony, Houseki, it's not that far off, all things considered. Nisha says, "Did y'all know that there's a new Moonfos figure that was announced, but it's only in Japan?" Hold up. Really? When does it get released? Where is this figure? Hold up. Hook us up. Um, Now, if it looks good and it's posed well, like with like the moon sword and everything, or like where is it? Yeah, DM me the link on Twitter or anything. Like using my American airline miles to book a flight right now. Saw it on Twitter. You found it? DM me, Jules. DM me it. Yeah, Mel. I'm sorry. We murked you with 25. What is a garage kit? Oh, like you have to like put it up together. Interesting. Toget says, by the way, guys, if you look back, Faust got one of their eyes, or she was tricked and then she's become totally different. I also think she's become a different gemstone. Tokets, if you read the manga again, like properly, you will understand. Yes. You will all these answers that all these questions that you have, yes, you will answer it. You will figure it out. Mokarat said I just printed some HNK cover art and called it merch. That's funny. Jill says Foss story arc happened to me low key. True? A true god? Okay. You got that dog in you? Like Garage Kit is a figure kit you have to manually build by yourself and paint. Oh hell no. That's too much work. That is too much work. Bro, my artistic skills are like non-existent. Like I also waited 10,000 years to become God. What is Houseki about, Ra? That volume 1 was in the bookshelf. If you happen to read it at some point, 2 years ago. Has it been 2 years? That's crazy. It's about sentient gem beings that are being hunted by moon people that want to harvest their gems. Yes. Some of the rocks may be gay in a form, but they're genderless. So is it really gay? I don't know. I don't know. But yes, that is what the series is about. If you watch um, the anime, yeah, like Steven Universe. Oh gosh, we got to make this comparison to Steven Universe again. But yes, like Steven Universe. Um, but it's Japanese, and it came out before Steven Universe. Actually, it started before Steven Universe. The anime is in CG, 3D CG. You get used to it after like an episode or two, and then you can power through it. It's really good, and then you can read the manga if you want. I can just print my lapis art and call it merch. True, 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 true. I mean, I do like the purple and gold lapis that you drew, Mel. I did like that. It's very good. Steven Universe fans get so heated when it comes to H and K. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen Steven Universe, so like no context there. Yeah, both fandoms get pretty heated. Yeah. Also, stop talking. Yeah. I mean, Steven Universe is done. Um, so it is what it is. One day, Hoseki will be done too. Whether it'll be this year, are we thinking Hoseki will actually finish this year? I don't think so. I don't think it'll finish this year. I think it'll go into 2024. Which I'm not complaining. Hoseki movie featuring Steven Universe. Oh hell no. Tomio Kurosawa is back. She's doing some role in current seasonal right now. Undead Girl Murder Farce is a seasonal. She's a get this. Tomoe Kurosawa is a immortal being that lost their body and is just a talking head. Does that remind you of someone else? Lapis. But yes, the voice actor for Foss is doing that. I had to sit down with Ichikawa. She said I got one more in me. Moku, what were you typing? It keeps saying it's redacted. Morgan says Chainsaw Man's getting fed Thanksgiving meals weekly while H&K fans are eating scraps. Facts. Yeah, I mean part 2 has been great so far, so it's good. Lapis got reincarnated into the weekly the seasonal format of them chilling in London or something. That would be pretty funny. Steven will be able to sympathize with Foss TBH. True. Mizu says, I don't know if I want to see it. I mean, uniting specific mental conditions with the gems in a way that's not just a bunch of gems is similar. Much would be nice. Oh, Steven Universe is what you're talking about. Okay, got it. Also says Lavis comes back and everyone will stop hating on the chapters. I don't know. I don't think people actually hate the chapter itself. I think it's the release for the chapter. I empathize with Lapis a lot. I love manipulating people. Facts. I mean, Euclid is probably more manipulative or as manipulative as Lapis is, you know? I actually like Fire Punch. I literally wrote an essay about Fire Punch, H&K, and other shows called Time, Immortality, Change, and Humanity. Yo, that's dope. Can you share that with me if you're willing to share it? I'd love to read it because I've read all those series that you've talked about. Well, I don't know about the other shows, but yeah, Fire Punch is great. Has evolved into Foss Goop. What's next? Mental illness cocktail. Okay. All right, chat. Well, I think that's I think we're getting to the end of it. So like the stream if you haven't liked the stream. I'ma go like drive somewhere and like chill for the weekend. And then next week, hopefully Saturday, maybe Sunday, I'll have something out for you guys. But so no head, just like stream. Okay, buddy. Yes. Yes, please share it. I worked on it for a while, but I literally have no friends. Yeah, post it on your Tumblr and link it. Yeah, just DM me on Twitter or on Discord. It's the same name. Just DM me. And I'd love to read it. Please don't go. No flush action, bro. I am like, I need to piss real bad. Do you see all the stuff that I drank on the stream? Like, I need to piss so bad. But I gotta drive. I got like a 2-hour drive. Tokus, please don't go. I'm dying for more content. Tokus, you need to read the manga. You need to read the manga in its eternity. Then you can watch those videos again. Like Congo cosplay when? Not this year. Maybe next year we'll get a we'll get a Congo cosplay. I gotta shave my head. I don't want to shave my head yet, you know. I'll steal your hair for you. Bro, my hair getting stolen by like age. Like my hair is getting stolen by age. Like why are we eating hair? What the heck is going on? Can I send fan art of H&K? Yes, Solo. DM me on Twitter or Discord or whatever. Send it to me. I'll gift you hair. Please. Please give me some hair. And my hair looks kind of good right now. I got a haircut this morning. So like, you know, looking good. Got some plans for this hair. So if we do get a stream next month, my hair will look different. But yeah, that's what I have planned for September. Video for 103, and then there is a live stream for Blue Period. It'll be with Jules and Roster. My thumbnail, not thumbnail, but um I'll gift you hair. Dye hair for false color? I would never get the green. I would never get that green. Oh hell no. Absolutely not. I'll make a Foss figurine out of real fossiliphyllite. Well, fossiliphyllite, like the actual, like the gemstone, is extremely fragile, so you can't really chip it. You can't really chip it. Figure out of inspirational hair when? Oh hell no! What the hell? Lapis color? No, it's not a Foss cosplay. No, I'm not gonna do a Foss cosplay. Next year I'll do H&K related stuff. Yes, sorry. Next stream, Blue Period, September 8th. If you're caught up to Blue Period. Oh my god, I don't think it'll fit me. I'm not wearing heels. I'm not wearing heels. Ball dark. It was oversized. Oh hell no. We'll talk about it in November. We'll talk about it in November. No, I don't want to do that. We'll talk about it in November. Yeah, Blue Period, September 8th, September 1st, chapter 103 video. I'll see you guys then. Peace. Peace, 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 peace. I've not read chapter 1, but I'll catch up by then. Yes, you got 2 weeks, so that's plenty of time to catch up. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Peace, peace, peace.